Girl, you won't believe what's going down with Diddy. Remember when he was on top of the world, living that champagne life? Well, honey, times have changed, and now he's singing a different tune from behind bars. The tea is piping hot, and it's all thanks to Diddy's fancy phone turning into the ultimate snitch. We're talking secrets spilling faster than a knocked-over drink at the club. You ready to hear what the streets are saying about this fallen king?
This is allegedly a phone call from Diddy in prison, and wow.
What up? Yo, listen. Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza.
What does that mean? I mean, he's clearly talking in code. All the leftover pizza boxes, no idea what that means.
Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about.
Damn.
Did Jay reach out yet? Nah.
Jay-Z?
Ghosting. They just motherfucker doing it. These things sweet now because I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. Hey, yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie. Alright, Pop. It's fucking crazy right now.
Girl, remember when Diddy was all about the Ciroc and caviar? This man was living his best life, sipping on the finest bubbly and throwing parties that made Gatsby look like a backyard BBQ. We're talking yachts bigger than your apartment, private jets for breakfast runs, and more bling than a jewelry store window. Diddy was the king of excess, and everybody wanted a piece of that pie. But oh, how the mighty have fallen. One minute he's on top of the world, the next he's trading in his designer suits for an orange jumpsuit. The arrest came out of nowhere, like a plot twist in one of those messy reality shows. Picture this: Diddy's chilling in his mansion, probably planning his next big move, when suddenly the feds come knocking and they weren't there to party. If you know what I mean. The news hit the industry like a ton of bricks. Phones were blowing up faster than Diddy's legal team trying to do damage control. Everyone, from A-listers to D-listers, was all up in their group chats trying to figure out what went down.
You out there quiet as a motherfucker, Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh.
Dang, he's basically saying, we gonna have the last laugh. We're gonna start dropping names. We're gonna start dropping footage. I don't even know what that meant.
What about all these lawsuits, though, Pop? Ain't none of them G's. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. Bunch of money hungry bitches and shit. I'm about to drop a new track this week. Everybody gonna want to hear what my sound like. Man, we not doing that shit. Y'all need to stay quiet. Pop, I could rap though. We got attention right now. Man, just do what the I told you to do. And don't forget about the list.
The list?
That shit is fine.
Wait, the list? That's allegedly a leaked prison call. I mean, a lot of it sounds like it's in code, especially about the pizza boxes, yada yada yada, the recycling. I don't know. I have no words. You guys believe in this? Real, fake, AI? I mean, AI is so powerful now. Things are out of control with that, so who knows? But there you guys go.
Now, let me tell you what really went down. The feds weren't playing games. They hit Diddy with some serious charges, talking about sex trafficking, sexual assault, and all kinds of illegal activities. It's like they opened Pandora's box, and all of Diddy's dirty secrets came tumbling out. Turns out all that glitz and glamour was hiding some real dark stuff. The authorities had been building a case for months, gathering evidence like they were putting together the world's messiest puzzle. And when they finally made their move, it was like watching an empire crumble in real time. But here's the kicker: this arrest is just the tip of the iceberg, honey. The real tea is what they found on Diddy's phone. We're talking receipts, messages, and enough dirt to bury half of Hollywood. It's like that little device turned into a snitch, spilling all the secrets Diddy thought he'd taken to the grave. And let me tell you, this drama is far from over.
He has to do that because no company wants to do business with somebody who is being accused, have allegations against them for sexual misconduct and deviant behavior. Nobody wants to do business with that. All the shareholders, it ain't nothing that he's giving up. They like, yo, listen, give me that. They said, they did a Diddy. Take that. You understand? They're gonna take that from him. The shareholders is gonna say, yo, listen to me. We all gonna pull out. No Diddy. But we all gonna pull out our shares and everything if you don't give up what you have in the company.
Did you see that video that went viral of Diddy pacing around the airport after his houses got raided?
I seen that video. I seen that video. And I seen that look in his face before. I seen that look in his face. You know what I'm saying? When he was with the same gang and Mike Owens, aka Mike Cock, everybody could tell him, D. Ferg did a collection for him because he didn't know how he was going to pay his rent, and he didn't know how he was going to pay his rent, child support, and his car note, because he had one of those drop top cabarets, Volkswagens. So Mike gave $5,000. I wasn't giving him nothing. I'm just telling you right now. D was just collecting money for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, we got to make sure, because he want to kill himself. He going to kill himself. Diddy had that pace, and he had that look in his face that he know something may be wrong, or they may have something on him. Because they took things out of there. We may not have seen what they took, but they had bags and boxes of stuff that they took out of there. So he knows, he's getting a play-by-play of what's going on. And even back then, doing that City College, when he was fired from Uptown Records, he was making statements about doing himself. He had that same look in his face.
Yeah, he looked worried, man. I'm not gonna lie, for a split second, man, I felt bad for him. For a split second, but yeah.
Like, everybody, I get all kind of hate mail, IGs, talking about that I'm trying to take a black man down. No. I went through every step you supposed to go through when you got a problem, you got a situation, you got an issue with a man. You understand? I get in contact with him. Went mutual friends.
Hold up, you think you've heard it all? Honey, we're just getting started. Remember how Diddy always had that fancy phone glued to his hand? Well, turns out that bougie little gadget wasn't just for selfies and Twitter beefs. It's got more secrets than a confessional booth on a Saturday night. The question is, are you ready for what it's about to spill? Let me break it down for you. When the feds came knocking, they weren't just after Diddy's designer clothes and bling. Nah, they had their eyes on something way more valuable, that shiny little phone of his. And girl, they hit the jackpot.
Let's sit down and talk. What you did to Wolf's mother wasn't right, bruh. You don't talk to her like that. If Wolf was alive, he'd take your head off. You understand? Try to talk to him. People, when they start getting in this power, certain positions, have certain amount of money, they don't look back. Some of them don't look back and don't think they have to come back to the people that helped them get to those positions. You understand? I don't care what nobody say. You understand? If somebody helps you and use their ability and their talents to help you get in position and get to certain places and do certain things, you come back. And you make sure things is all right. You don't disrespect people's mothers. You don't disrespect your friends that took their money to make sure you was all right when you was wrong, when you was messed up. You don't do that, brother. So by him doing the things that he did and taking the avenue that he took, he's suffering the consequence, and I don't feel bad for him at all. Because people was trying to talk to him. People was trying to tell him. You couldn't pull him by the coat and let him know anything. You understand? They messed up the game, brother. When he put that shit out with them, money, power, respect, it ain't never been like that. It ain't never been like that. You got your respect in the street that gave you your power, that brought you your money. Totally different thing. He let that money, power, and respect go to his head, but he had it ass backwards. So do I care what happened? Nah. He got enough money to buy his way out of this. So we think.
So when you look at that video of him pacing around and he's looking worried, and you knowing him, do you think it's possible that he might commit suicide?
When you're a narcissist, there's always a possibility because you're suffering. But I don't think that he could see himself in a cage. I don't think he could see himself behind those bars in those type of situations. It's too many real dudes that dislike him. But then again, there's a lot of real dudes that need help. And him being behind bars, he could probably help them.
This ain't just about Diddy anymore. This phone could be the key to unlocking a whole Pandora's box of celebrity secrets. It's like 6 degrees of separation, but make it scandalous. One name leads to another, and before you know it, half of Hollywood might be caught up in this mess. Now let's talk about what this means for Diddy's case. Honey, it's a game changer. His lawyers are probably pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to spin this, because when your own phone is snitching on you, it's hard to play innocent. This little device could be the difference between Diddy walking free or trading in his designer suits for prison orange for a long, long time.
Claims that in 1997, Diddy raped him. I know it. He raped a grown-ass man. Yeah, he was a bartender. He said, and I don't want people to think that I think that's funny, but the shit is funny. He said it's sad. He said that he was invited to a party and it was girls there, it was guys there. Things got freaky. You understand? He's a bartender. He said that he was drinking Jim Beam and Diddy brought him a drink over. And then Diddy told him, I put a little something extra in there. And he said, I'm sorry, man. He said he woke up butt naked with his thong gone. No, he didn't say, he didn't say that, bro. But he said he woke up and Diddy told him he had him. He said he went, he filed a report, but they threw it up under the cops swept it up under the rug and everything like that. So he was suing Diddy and everything like that. So he said that Diddy came to the jail and said that, hey, I'll give you $2.3 million or something like that, or 23. I don't know if it's 2.3 or $23 million to make this go away. We'll leave this alone the whole 9 yards. Just like I just said, he's trying to pay people off to make things go away, for them to drop their suits and everything like that. You know what I mean? And if he does that, they civil suit.
You thought that phone was spilling all the tea? Chile, that was just the appetizer. Now we're about to see which of Diddy's A-list buddies are true ride or dies and who's ghosting faster than you can say indictment. The streets are talking, and honey, some of these celeb reactions will have you clutching your pearls. Let's talk about Diddy's squad for a hot minute. This man had more famous friends than you could shake a diamond-encrusted stick at. We're talking A-listers, music moguls, and Hollywood royalty. His parties were like a who's who of the entertainment world. If you weren't on Diddy's guest list, you might as well have been invisible.